Hey guys. Hi Tracy. Hi Richard. Hi Sika. Sika, where have you been? Why am I echoing? Hi Empress. Okay guys, so I have no... Wait, give me a minute. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have no donations right now. So if you all want your free questions to be answered, you all can just post your questions. Sika, are you at work? I don't know if you're still here. Hi Narumi. Hello. Hey guys, thank you for subscribing. If you all want to get your free questions answered, you all can just post. Okay, so love messages from YK. Aww. What time is it where you're at? Oh, okay. Mine is late afternoon. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm worried about what you think of me. Are you all like not in communication or is anything going on? Because we have I'm running from my feelings. Am I good enough for you? So he may have some insecurities. Maybe he feel like you are too good for him. I think I'm falling in love, but the love and attraction is there. I feel like I can't communicate and I don't know. Okay, Tristy, I hope that helped. Are you all not in contact or is like something going on? Hi Maya. Okay, so Narumi. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Fasu Fa Will the Aries and Natalia reconcile this month? We're getting a yes for this month. Oh, Srishti, yeah, no wonder. Like, I feel like there are things that he wants to say because the attraction is still there, but he doesn't know how to express and he doesn't feel good enough for you. Oh, okay, Sika, thank you. I'll get you right after this. Let me know what's your question. Sika, do you have work today? Are you at work? Okay, so Natalia, on the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity, talks about truth. So I think both of you come to a realization about what you all want in the relationship and what is going on between both of you and kind of want to clear the air right now. Because we have the King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. The King of Cups shows that right now both of you are ready to be open with your emotions, but you all will not be too emotional. So there's a balance between your logic and your emotional side, and both of you wants to express how you feel, what you all want with each other, and to take care of each other. But with the Seven of Pentacles over here, is talking about patience, is talking about seeing where things go and not rushing through things. So yeah, both of you will reconcile, but maybe it requires some patience for you all to develop the relationship again. Okay. Where did the Leo come from? Okay, let's see. Hi, Evelyn. Evelyn, I'm doing the free questions after the donations. If you want, you can just hang around. Okay, so you want to see the connection between Pisces and Leo. No problem, Natalia. Yeah, Sika, I haven't been seeing you. As in, because I haven't been on. Oh, okay, okay, got it. Oh, but is it like a long ago ex or it's like recent ex? Okay, I think right, the part about her coming back around, he'll be open to it. I see it here also. So I think, yeah, he still has feelings. He wants to work something if there's a chance. But he's still not very decided about what he wants with her. Yes, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about being quite indecisive, wanting like a lot of things, wanting to balance like different aspects of your life, but not really making a decision about which one you want to put your focus towards. So right now, his energy towards the connection, right, is quite indecisive. He doesn't know if he wants to invest completely or he wants to let go of it. Yeah, and then because we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is someone who's like very determined to make things happen, will take action towards his passions and like pursue someone. So right now his energy towards is there's still a lot of passion, a lot of wanting to make something happen. And with the Eight of Pentacles, right, it's talking about focus, it's talking about putting the effort towards it. So yeah, I think the part where she said that he he'll be open to it when she comes back around. It's showing here also, it shows that if he gets the chance to work on the connection, he will be the one leading the way, he will be the one directing the direction of the relationship. Oh, but I thought things was like okay between both of you already. Okay, I'll continue the cards first. Yeah, then we have the Three of Swords clarified by the Temperance. So with the Three of Swords here, I think there is still hurt between them that they haven't gotten over. Maybe like some sadness and some regret that they're still holding on to. So right now they're just trying to bring balance back into the situation, trying to even out the conflict, have patience with each other, and understand each other. Because the Temperance talks about like forgiveness and like just understanding the other party. So I think right now they both of them are still not over what has went through between both of them. So I think if they get the chance, right, they also want to even out the conflict. Yeah, and I think the fact that he will be open to it when she comes back around is already like what's that word? I don't know, I don't think it's very fair to you. And then we have the Five of Cups reversed clarified by the Seven of Cups. So with the Five of Cups reversed, they are trying to learn how to forgive each other and forgive themselves about the mistakes made in the past. So right now they're in the process of recovering from the emotional hurt because we had the Three of Swords just now, right? So they're still trying to recover from it. And right now they are deciding what they actually want from each other. Because with the Seven of Cups here, it's talking about choices, it's talking about making decisions. I feel like between them, they haven't really came to an actual resolution about what they wanted with each other, but the door is open. Okay, let me check. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is the Pisces and Liu in contact with each other? Yeah, they are in contact, Sika. I know, I think the problem is, right, like whatever happened between them in the past, they didn't really have closure. So they didn't talk about the grief that they had, but they didn't really close the chapter either. So right now, if they have the chance, right, they want to resolve this hurt, they want to resolve like whatever has been unfinished and unsaid and really heal the conflict. Sika, let me pull an oracle for you. Okay, Sika, so on the bottom of the deck, you have forgiveness, set yourself free. So like, don't blame yourself too much about what's going on. And I feel like don't hold on to the resentment towards him. Like try to make your decisions like for yourself instead of out of the grudge about what he's doing or like things that you're unable to forgive him about. Because it will be harder for you to stay away or move on or whatever you choose to do. So like just try to forgive yourself in the situation even though it's like quite hard. But okay, yeah, then so forgive him. like like he is in the wrong but let's say like if you hold on to this resentment, right, it will be harder for you to invest in another connection, harder for you to actually move on and let go of this. Yeah, and then you have the sun, which represents like happiness and represents like you being more optimistic and going towards things that have more positive energy towards you. So if right now he's not treating you right, he's making you feel more negative about the situations and about things that are going on, try not to invest too much into anything with him. Try to focus more on things that brings light into your life. Jessica, take care of yourself. Don't let him hurt you or anything. No problem, Sika. Go and rest. It's quite late, right? Yeah, go confront him. Go to the seas. Yep, Evelyn, I got your donation. Let me know what's your question. Okay, so how does your ex feel about you? Okay. Hi, Raphael. Raphael, I'm currently doing donations. After the donations, you can ask your question. Okay, Gina, let me know what's your question. You donated for a pendulum reading, is that right? Hi Jocelyn, I'm doing good. Okay, so if then on the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles shows that there is a lot of attraction towards you, but right now he's still figuring the right steps about what he wants with you. Maybe he's hoping to have more than friends with benefits, but right now he's still like trying to have patience, seeing where things are going, and seeing the possibilities of something more with you. Yeah, Gina, you're after this. And then you have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Judgment. So with Ace of Swords, right now he feels like he knows what he truly wants with you. He knows exactly where things are going. And with the Judgment over here, maybe like in the past you all had like some conflict or some things that you all have left unsaid or have hurt each other. Right now he feels like both of you are emotionally ready to start again, to open a new cycle, and he's very clear about what he wants this time. And then you have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands. So with the Ten of Cups, right, it's talking about the end of the emotional hardships, just feeling very satisfied and comfortable with each other and very happy with each other. So right now he feels a lot of happiness with you. He feels like he can have this forever with you. And with the Six of Wands, right, he sees you as his victory. Maybe something he has been working hard for, something he has put effort towards. He's finally seeing the success. He feels very proud to be in connection with you. Mm, I think I can help you check later. Right after these two cards. Okay. So you also had the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Swords. So with the Three of Pentacles, right, it's talking about how he feels like both of you make a very good team together. Like both of you understand what each other want, are able to give each other what you all want, and you all work well together also. There's good communication. And with the Six of Swords, if there was conflict, if there were disagreements, right now he feels like you all are moving towards more calmer shores. You all like understand each other, there's no more conflict, both of you are on the same page. Okay, let's see whether he will tell you. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will her ex tell her about his feelings? Evelyn, I'm getting a no, so it's unlikely that he will, especially like based on current energy. So it's not that he will never ever tell you. It's just that right now he's not planning to, and he's not thinking about telling you how he truly feels towards you. Okay, then let's get what he wants to say to you. Okay, Jada and Empress, thank you for your donation. I'll get you after Gina. Okay, so Evelyn, on the bottom of the deck, you have I'm insecure. So maybe there are things that he's scared to let you know about. Maybe he also feels like he's not good enough for you. My apology was sincere. So let's say there has been conflict or he directly or indirectly expressed that he was sorry. He was really genuine in feeling apologetic. You make me feel young. I can't stop thinking about you. And I can't get the words out right. So yeah, that's why we are picking up that he wouldn't tell you about his true feelings. Maybe because he don't really know how to express it or don't really know how to let you know about it. And then this feels too good to be true. So maybe that's why he's feeling insecure because the connection with you feels a little unreal. Like he don't really know whether it's really possible to have something more with you. Okay, let's see. What's your advice? Okay, so for your situation, right, we have the Corrupsis, which represents always joyful. So start to think positive, even if you are having conflict or anything. Don't keep thinking about it. Try to think of more positive things. Think of positive outcomes. Because for your advice, we have the Prime Rose, which represents youthful love. So this is telling you that, like love, right, you should always remember like the first time you fell in love with him, the first time you all had whatever experience you all have that reminds you that you like the other person. Always hold on to that. Whenever things seems like it's going nowhere or like you feel a little dejected, just remember these first sparks of love. As for the outcome, we actually have the yellow rose, which represents enthusiasm and friendship. So I feel like the connection between you and your ex may just stay as friendship for the time being. And but this is not saying that it won't develop into something more because usually like people will start as establishing this strong friendship before they have something more. So right now just focus on the friendship with him, focus on being enthusiastic with what is coming for both of you. Okay, Evelyn, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. No problem, Evelyn. Okay, so you want to ask, okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Should Gina send the message to April for saying that she's fake for not inviting her to her birthday party? Was the ex the one who blocked Gina? Was April the one who blocked Gina? Yep, Jada, I'll get you after Gina's question. Then I will get Empress. Okay, Gina, we're getting a no to you sending the message. And then the one that blocked you was her, not her ex. Hey Gina, I hope that helps. I think it's better if you don't message her because she was the one who blocked you also. Okay, then now we have Jada. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is Sid coming back to Jada's life? Is Kali coming back to Jada's life? Is Sid coming back to Jada's life? Is Kali coming back to Jada's life? Okay, Jada, we're getting a small yes for Sid and a big yes for Kali. So right, I feel like the both of them will be coming back towards you, but maybe Sid, there are still some things that he's working through, some things he's undecided about before he decides that he wants to come back to you. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen for between each of your connections. Oh, okay, gotcha, Gina. I will get you after this. I think I didn't see your second one. So sorry. Gina, you're after Jada. Okay, so Jada, for what's going on between you and Sid, right? We have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Cups over here, right, I feel like he thinks that you are like walking away from the connection because he may be a little slow in giving a commitment, or maybe like things are a little boring or stagnant with him. Because the Knight of Pentacles over here is talking about someone who's very loyal and very committed, but maybe a little slow in like actually investing fully into a connection, or maybe slower in like showing that he's stable in providing for you. So right now what he feels towards you is that you are leaving him behind, you are walking away from the connection, and maybe that is what is making him feel a little hesitant to try to reach out to you again. And then we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. So with the Queen of Swords over here, right now he feels like you are using a very logical viewpoint to view the connection. Maybe because you don't really show much emotions, you're not showing that you are super interested in having something with him. You're just acknowledging the situation as it is. And with the Hierophant over here, it shows that he feels like you are quite self-reliant and self-assured on your own. You know what you deserve, you know what makes you happy. You don't really rely on another party. And then for what is going on between you and Kali, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles. That's why we had a strong yes for him coming back, because the Six of Wands shows that he wants to put in the effort. He wants to get his victory with you. He wants a success in the connection with you. And right now with the King of Pentacles, right, he wants to show that he has learned from his past mistakes. He really know what he needs to do, what he don't need, what he shouldn't do in the connection, and he wants to prove to you that he is now the ideal partner for you. And then we have the Tower clarified by the Three of Wands. So the Tower talks about big changes, talks about you seeing things in a way you have never seen before. So right now he's envisioning this type of change with you. He wants to change what is going on in the connection. He wants more with you. Because with the Three of Wands, right? The Three of Wands is talking about waiting for your ships to come in, planning for the future, envisioning a future. So right now he's planning for a future with you. He's hoping for something more with you. Yeah, so I feel like both of them kind of wants to come back to your life, but Kali's one is stronger. Sid still has some emotional things that he has to overcome in order to feel like he's confident enough to come back into your life. No problem, Jada. Okay, Gina, I will do your question again. Okay, so what should you do about the situation? Let's see. Tumblr, I'm on donations. If you want the random picking, it will be after the donations. Okay, so Gina, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit talks about a time of reflection, a time of introspection. So I feel like right now, don't be too reckless in what you want to do about the situation. Maybe because she didn't invite you and you're feeling quite hurt, you want to show her that she isn't a genuine friend, that kind of things. Try not to do anything impulsive right now. Try to think about the situation, think about what you really want with the connection with her. Do you really still want to invest in the friendship, or do you want to pull away from it? Don't create more like conflict or drama. Just focus on what your thoughts are telling you right now and what you think is the right thing to do. And then you have the Temperance and clarified by the Star. So with the Temperance over here, is talking about balance, is talking about resolving conflict. So right now, try to balance your logical mind and your emotions. Don't be too led by your emotions. Don't be too led by the hurt that you're feeling. So like balance it out before you think about what you want to do about it. And with the Star over here, is talking about healing the situation, is talking about wishing for something to come true. So right now, if you still want a friendship with her, even though she's like being fake or she's like, yeah, but I think right now, like, try not to act on impulse, because just be very sure about whether you still want to be her friend, or if you don't want to be her friend anymore, you don't have to tell her like, oh, you are fake, I don't want to friend you anymore, that kind of thing. You can just like pull away, keep your energy to yourself, heal from it, don't feel the hurt anymore, and then move on. Because you have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles over here is talking about you to evaluate what's really going on. Try to see if things are really as it is, or like there's a bigger, like there is another way to see things. So right now, maybe you're too fixated on like how much she has hurt you and upset you. But maybe in the first place, she isn't really a good friend. So this is actually benefiting you, because you can just choose not to be her friend anymore and don't have this type of negative energy in your life. Yeah, I think I feel like you shouldn't confront her. Maybe just find your balance back, try to heal from it, and then just like find better friends. Yeah, because you have the Eight of Pentacles over here, which is talking about focus and hard work. So I feel like this is saying that maybe right now your focus is on the wrong thing, because you're focusing on wanting to confront her, wanting to let her know that she's fake, she's not a good friend, that kind of thing. But maybe you must push the focus more on caring for yourself and how you are feeling and how to make yourself feel better. Yeah, and then you have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Sun. Yeah, focus on your life. Don't focus on getting back at her or making her know how much she has hurt you. Because I think she probably wouldn't really care much also, because she already did it. Like, she knows that she's going to hurt you, but she did it already. So even when you confront her, right, I don't think it will actually change the situation much, or it will actually affect her much. So with the Queen of Swords over here, it's asking you to take a more logical approach to see the situation. Don't be too emotional with what's going on, and try to set strong boundaries so that the next time, right, no one will hurt you the same way again. then only when you set certain boundaries, right, then you will start to see the sun, you will start to see more positive things, you will start to see more positive outcomes. Yeah, I feel like she knows it, but she just doing it on purpose. And if you confront her, you're letting her know that it affects you, and it will, like, in some way let her know that what she did was like triggering you, and maybe like she finds it like an accomplishment or something like that. Like it doesn't really feel like she she may be also trying to trigger you on purpose, because she also blocked you after you followed her ex. Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Yeah, I mean, like, after all, she was the one who lose a good friend, right? Then if you lose a fake friend, it's not your loss, right? Okay, yeah, I think like it's normal that you will feel hurt because you really treated her as your friend and you were genuine towards her. But if she isn't really a good friend after all, and like she will always create such drama in your life, then yeah, after you have healed from this hurt, after you have balanced your emotions, then you can find better friends, you can find people that actually align with the path that you're on. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you are safe, the universe has your back. So right now, no matter what happens, right, you are being divinely protected. If like this happened for a reason, right, it's because maybe in future she might hurt you even more. So right now, like, you already know her true colors, you already know who she is, and right now you are being protected, you are not going to be hurt again. Yeah, and then you have flow. See where it takes you. So right now, just go with flow. Whoever is meant to be in your life will make an effort to show you that they care. But those people who are meant to be out of your life, then you will slowly see them like fade out of your life. So just go with the flow. Don't try to control things. Don't try to don't keep being worried about what's gonna happen or why things are happening the way it is, because you are protected, and yeah, just go with the flow. Yeah. Yeah, I think with the card, it really shows that it's really a blessing in disguise. So yeah, don't worry too much about it. If she isn't a good friend, then not your loss at all. So just try to heal from the hurt. Don't be too upset about what has went on, and focus more on like your happiness. Okay, Gina, hope that helps. Let me know what's your second question. Hi, Empress. Empress, Gina still has one more question. Then after that, I'll get to your question. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so why did she not invite you? Was it out of jealousy? Okay, show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Did April not invite Gina because she was jealous of Gina? Gina, we're getting a maybe. I think partially. Let's see what we get from the card. Okay, yeah, I think partially it's because she's jealous of you and she's scared that you get more attention than her. Because you have the Six of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. So the Six of Wands here talks about victory, talks about success, talks about being in the limelight and getting everyone's attention. So with the Five of Swords over here, she feels a little conflicted, she was a little stressed because she feels like maybe if you were at a party, you would be getting more attention than her. And it's her birthday party, right? So she wants to be the one who gets all the attention, who gets like all the people who feels like she's like very successful and the best at the party. Yeah, so like she wasn't really a good influence in the first place because she kept comparing herself to you and like yeah, she wants to make herself better, so she just like choose not to invite you. Yeah, and then we have the sun clarified by the Empress. So with the Empress over here again, she wants to be the one who's like more attractive, the one who stands out among everyone, and this will make her happy, this will make her fulfilled. Because we have the sun over here, which talks about optimism, which talks about happiness. So yeah, she feels like only when she's is that attractive, only when she's the only one there where people has eyes on her, then she will feel the happiness. Yeah, I feel like the jealousy was there. It was like partial, but most of the reasons were like insecurity and wanting to be the most attractive one. So like I think the jealous part it's there, but it's not like super jealous. It's just like maybe one third, then like two third was insecurity. Then the other part was like wanting to be the one who stands up. It's like partial. And then we had the Five of Cups clarified by the Queen of Swords. So with the Five of Cups, right, maybe like in the past when she was hanging out with you or like when you all went to like gatherings together, then she always felt quite disappointed because there seems there seems to be more attention on you than on her. Like maybe people talk more to you, they praised you, but they didn't really like praise her, that kind of thing. Because the Five of Cups talks about sadness, talks about disappointment. So right now, because of what has happened in the past, she's trying to be logical. She's trying to think of a way to make the make the situation turn out in her favor, make herself feel better about the situation. Yeah, so I think partially is jealousy, but maybe it's more towards feeling like you are better than her and not wanting you to steal the limelight. Yeah, I think it's quite unhealthy that you have a friend that keeps comparing herself to you. I mean, like, if it's healthy comparison, is okay, but if like she's using it as a way to make herself feel better and excluding you because she thinks you're better and she don't want people to see you, it's not really nice as a friend. And I think that's why just now you had a message that you are protected because like in the long run it wouldn't be good for you. Okay, so Gina, on the bottom of the deck you have your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So right now maybe like you're kind of coming from a place of fear. You're scared that like you're doing something wrong. You're scared of like kind of losing the friendship, like on some levels. Like maybe there's like fears that are motivating you to do certain things. So this is telling you to go towards like what your heart is telling you to do, what your intuition is telling you to do. Don't be scared about the outcomes. Don't be scared about like if you lose that friendship, right, then you might lose your other friends because those people who are meant to be a positive influence in your life will be there for you regardless of who you are. Yeah, so like start to listen to what your heart is telling you, even if the choice that you make sounds scary, even though you may be scared of like losing more friends or people will think negatively of you. As long as you know what you're doing is right, as long as you know that you are coming from a place of good intentions and she's the one who isn't really good for you, then you have nothing to worry about. Because you have embraced your inner divine goddess. So just trust like who you are, show people who you are. Don't be scared to be your true self. If she's jealous of you, it doesn't mean that you have to like start to hide yourself, start to show people that you are not the way you are. Yeah, so just don't be afraid to shine, don't be afraid to be your true self. Don't keep letting fear make decisions for you. Okay, Gina, hope that helps. No problem, Gina. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, then we have Empress. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is an ex coming towards Empress for commitment in love? Is it a new person coming towards Empress for commitment in love? Oh, Empress, we're getting a new person. Let's see what you should know. Were you looking forward to a new person or an ex? Okay, so Empress, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands shows like maybe in romantic love, you have been through a lot. There were a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, and maybe you have been hurt quite a bit. So this is telling you like despite all of this, try to gather that courage, gather that determination, and try to invest one more time in love and see where things go. Because right, actually the new love connection coming towards you seems quite good. Because we have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the star. So the Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork, talks about good communication. So this new person coming towards you, right? Both of you have very good communication. Both of you are on the same page, have the same values, understand each other, and work well together. And because of this good teamwork, right? With the star over here is talking about wishes coming true, blessings and miracles. So things you have been wishing for in a relationship, you will start to see it unfold in the connection with him, and you will see it going the way you have been hoping for. And then you have the High Priestess clarified by Death. So with the High Priestess over here, right, it's telling you to trust your intuition. I think when you meet this person, right, you will kind of already know that he's the one for you. But with the High Priestess, it's also telling you to have some patience before rushing into things. By the Sun. So with the Lovers over here, right, it's talking about a deep connection. It's talking about mutual attraction and feeling like he's your perfect match. So I see that there will be a lot of love, a lot of understanding, and a lot of support between both of you. And because of this, right, with the Sun over here, it brings a lot of happiness into your life. You will start seeing things in a more positive way, and you will start to attract more positive things into your life. Slow and steady. Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe like when you first meet him, you will kind of already feel like both of you get along well, understand each other. Then you all slowly like try to explore how you all can further this connection. And then after that, it's actually a very good outcome. Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Okay, Gina, thank you. You'll be after this. Okay, so Empress, on the bottom of the deck, you have fire, which represents transformation, rebirth, and renewal. So just now we had the death, right, which represents rebirth also. So I feel like if things have been stagnant in your love life, you will start seeing a transformation. And if the people you have been dating or have been trying to be in a relationship with have not been like ideal partners for you, you will start to see a better partner for you and someone you actually have been hoping for. Yeah, and then you have dream, build castles in the sky. So don't be afraid to envision who you want your partner to be like what type of person he is, how he will treat you, where you all will go. Just envision all these good things and you will manifest these positive outcomes into your life. Yeah, so like a new person is coming towards you and it seems like both of you really click well. There will be big transformations. So just dream big, imagine who you want, start to envision a future with him. Okay, Empress, I hope that helps. Sounds like a very nice person. Okay, hi guys. I'm left with one more donation from Gina. Then I will do the free questions. So if you all can hold your questions first, it will be nice. Thank you. No problem, Empress. All the best. Gina, are you here? Okay, if Gina is not here yet, I will do some of the free questions first. Okay, so Priyanka, when will Pisces give you commitment? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will S give Priyanka commitment within the next 3 months? Within the next 6 months? Okay, Priyanka, we're getting within the next 6 months. Let's see what we get from the cards. No worries, Gina. Hi, Pinky. Okay, so Priyanka, on the bottom of the deck, you have the strength. So this is showing that if there are obstacles in your relationship, both of you have the courage and determination to overcome it. But it can also be him holding back a little because of some insecurities that he has. So right now, maybe just give him some time. He's still trying to figure out what he actually wants and whether he can give you an actual commitment. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So with the Seven of Pentacles over here is talking about patience, is talking about evaluating your desires and waiting for things to happen. So right now with regards to commitment, right? maybe just give it some time, have some patience, because he's still trying to work through his insecurities. He's still seeing what he can offer to you. And with the King of Cups over here, it's talking about him dealing with everything very calmly. He's not being too led by his emotions, and he's not being too logical about the situation. But with the King of Cups over here, it shows that he has a lot of love for you and he wants to take care of you. So yeah, I think intentions wise it is there. Just give him some time and you'll get it within the next 6 months. Okay, Gina. If you text her ex or crush on why did April ghost you, will he respond? Okay. How did she feel? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. If Gina texted April's ex or crush about why did April ghost her, will he respond? Gina, we're getting a no. I don't think he will respond. Okay, let's see how she feel when you follow. Okay, so Gina, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords talks about deceptions, talks about not being very honest. So I feel like she was trying to kind of hide your account from him. She doesn't want him to see what's going on in your life or your pictures, that kind of thing. And then you have the Queen of Cups reverse clarified by the Page of Wands. So the Queen of Cups reverse shows that she wasn't really able to understand her emotions, because the Queen of Cups is someone who knows how to express her emotions, know how to work through her emotions. But when it's in the reverse, right, it shows someone who's like kind of has obsessive tendencies and like wants to have things her way. So with the Page of Wands over here, it's talking about her wanting to take control of what's going on, wanting to have control of the situation. So I feel like she was just acting quite irrationally. It was just like her first instinct to okay block you so he doesn't see what's going on. And then you have the Three of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. So with the Three of Swords over here is talking about heartbreak, is talking about grief. So maybe she was like she felt like you were trying to, I'm not sure, like maybe like attract his attention or something. Like something that makes her feel like she's like quite heartbroken and like quite disappointed with the situation. But with the Eight of Swords over here, she feels like she was unable to talk about it. She was unable to really control it. So in the first two cards, right, remember we got that she was trying to control the situation. She wanted it to go the way she wants. But because she was still feeling this sadness, she felt like maybe she couldn't really decide what was going to happen. She couldn't really control. So she was thinking that blocking was the best option. And then we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Ten of Cups. So with the Queen of Wands over here, she feels like you're very attractive, you stand in your own power, you're not afraid about how other people see you. So maybe she kind of found it like a threat because you may be too attractive as compared to her. And with the Ten of Cups over here, it's talking about having a good time with the people around you and just enjoying life together. So she was afraid that maybe like you would end up spending time with her ex or like things like that because you're very attractive. And that's why she was kind of irrational when making the decision. She was just acting on her first instinct, like whatever she felt. Yeah, but I think she was quite disappointed or upset that you chose to follow her ex or crush. Okay, let's see what's your advice. Yeah, because we had the Queen of Cups reversed there, which is someone who doesn't really understand how she feels. Is just acting on impulse and wanting things to go her way. Okay, so for your situation, we have the White Rose. No, he wouldn't respond. I think we got a no. Did we get a no? Gina, you give me a while. I remember it being no, but I kind of can't remember. Oh, yeah, Gina, it was a no. Yeah, so he wouldn't respond. Okay, yeah, so your situation, we have the White Rose, which represents new start and wisdom. So like you kind of know what you want to start right now. You have gained the wisdom, you have gained the knowledge. So try not to harp over it. Try not to think about how to get back at her. And for your advice, we have the Jabera Daisy, which represents purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. So yeah, try not to think about how to get back to her, how to confront her, how to make her feel the hurt that you have felt. Because it will make you feel like it's not really working, it may not be getting anywhere. So focus more on yourself, focus on innocent thoughts. Yeah, because I think if you texted her ex or crush, she will find out about it and he wouldn't respond also. So after that, you won't really be getting much out of the situation. Okay, Gina, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Okay, then we have Mooney. Does Kaushik realize you're angry at him? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does Kaushik realize that Mooney is angry at him? Mooney, we're getting a maybe. So it's like he kind of thinks that you're angry, but doesn't really know if you're really angry at him. You know that kind of space where like you think like, oh, maybe this person is angry with me, but I'm also not sure whether he's really angry with me. Okay, let's get the what he wants to say to you. Oh, Gina, you donated again. Okay, let me know what's your question. I think like sometimes you must really tell them that you are angry or like what they did wrong because they don't really know. Okay, so Mooney, on the bottom of the deck, you have my apology was sincere. So if he did apologize, he was genuine. But if not, right, he's thinking about apologizing to you. Then we have I'm afraid. So yeah, I think he kind of thinks that you're angry, but he's not sure if you are really angry and he's scared about coming forward. So maybe. And will others accept us? Yeah, so maybe it's because of something he did that makes him feel a little guilty, but he doesn't really know where you're at right now. Hey Mooney, I hope that helps. Okay, so why would Devon not respond? And would he want to respond? Okay. No problem, Mooney. Thank you for waiting. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Devon be tempted to respond to Gina? Will he want to respond to Gina? Gina, we're getting a no for both. Maybe he feels like it's like between both of you and he don't want to get involved. Okay, let's see what we get from the card. Okay, so Gina, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. So the Tower talks about unexpected changes, talks about resisting these changes. So the reason why he wouldn't respond is because it may lead to more conflict or things that he doesn't want to get involved in. And so he's just choosing not to respond to it. Oops, the card just dropped. Okay, yeah. Then you have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. So with the Nine of Cups, right, it's talking about him feeling very satisfied with what's going on in his life right now, and he doesn't really want any disruption. So right now, maybe he's scared that when he talks to you about it, then maybe April will like treat him a certain way, or maybe things in his life will change. So right now, he's just trusting his intuition, trusting that he should just leave things as it is and not try to talk about it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Devil. So with the Devil over here, right, there is some attachment he has. I feel like it's towards April. So like right now he's just like going with the flow, not trying to control things because of the fears he has, because of the attachment he has towards her. So maybe like once he responds to you, then something will happen between their connection. So like right now he doesn't really want to make anything happen. He's just going with the flow, just seeing where things go. And then you have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, right? Like if April found out that he responded, she will start leaving him out in the cold, ignoring him. And like when he thinks about that, right, he will be at a crossroad. Because I feel like he does want to, like, how do I say it? Like he doesn't really know what's the right thing to do, so he's just choosing not to do anything about it. Like he doesn't know what to do about responding to you, so he's just choosing not to do anything about it. Because April might end up ignoring him and might leave him out in the cold. Yeah, so I think it's more towards like how she will react when she finds out. Yeah, because I think even though they are exes, right, there's still a very strong attachment to each other. Yeah, so like he's scared that like things will start to change, there will be disruptions, more arguments. So he's just trying to avoid it. Gina, hope that helps. No problem, Gina. Don't think about it already. Okay, then we have a donation from Dawn. Oops. Shruti, yep, after Dawn's donation. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. You don't have enough money to cover dinner at Papa Jack's tonight. Okay, Dawn, I'm getting a yes, but it's quite a small yes. I think you will have just enough to cover it. So it wouldn't be not enough, but maybe it's like you won't have any spare, like about like you know how much you bring there, right? You wouldn't have any spare, like it will be exact to cover exactly how much the dinner is. Okay, let's see what we get from the cards. But juicy crab sounds nice too. Yeah, so you have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Four of Wands. So the Ace of Swords talks about honest communication, talks about being very clear about the situation. So let's say like you decide to change to Juicy Crab, right? Just be very honest with her that you about whatever is going on and why you decide to change. And because with the Four of Wands over here, it shows like your friends and family will understand and like there is good communication, there's a stable foundation. So yeah, just be very honest about what's going on, let her know and let her know your decision. Because you have the Six of Wands clarified by the Lovers. So with the Six of Wands, it's talking about victory, it's talking about success. So I feel like once you be honest about it and like whatever you desire as the outcome, right, you will get a favorable outcome. Because with the Lovers over here, it's talking about your bonds between the other party. it will be strong, there is good understanding, and you all know like what is going on, you all support each other. So yeah, just be very honest with your communication, let her know what's going on, and you will see a victory in your favor. Okay, let's pull a general oracle for you. Okay, so Dawn, on the bottom of the deck, you have listen, silence your mind, and pay attention. So try to listen to what your intuition is telling you about what's the right thing to do, not only in this situation, but in any other situations. Just try to listen to your heart, and whoever you're dealing with, right, try to listen to things that are unsaid. So maybe like she may be saying a certain thing, but she means another thing. Try to listen to what she truly means. Because you have growth, overcoming limitations. So I feel like maybe this period you are learning more about yourself, you're going through challenges, you're understanding how to communicate with others and talking to others about the situation. So yeah, you're growing, you're learning, so embrace these challenges, overcome them, and then yeah. Yeah, so just try to talk things out with her. I think she will understand what you mean. Just be honest when communicating with her. Hi Disha. Disha, currently there is no more donations. If you donate, you will be next. Okay, Dawn, I hope that helps. Okay, then we'll take Jocelyn. No problem, Dawn. Have a good day. Okay, Disha. Thank you. Okay, so Jocelyn, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles talks about focus, talks about hard work. So right now, maybe he's more focused on other aspects of his life. I don't feel like it's a romantic connection though. Maybe like people at his workplace or things like that. Maybe he's just talking with them and like working with them, but it seems like he's more focused on maybe his career instead. For his thoughts, we have the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ten of Wands talks about responsibilities, talks about burdens. So right now, maybe he's carrying a lot of responsibilities in the connection. Maybe he feels quite burdened with his thoughts, with the things that he has to do in order to sustain the connection. And with the Ace of Pentacles over here, it's talking about stability, it's talking about finances. So yeah, right now I feel like his thoughts is more on like whether he can provide for you and whether there is a stable foundation for both of you to build on. And then his intentions, we have the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So with the Four of Cups over here, it's talking about him being very dissatisfied with what's going on, very discontented with what is going on between both of you. But with the Ace of Swords over here, he's trying to understand how he truly feels. He's still trying to get some truth out of the situation and understand what he truly wants. Yeah, so I don't think his focus has been shifted away from you. I think it's just that he's focusing more on his finances and maybe like because third party, right? Sometimes when it comes out in the cards, it can also be work. It's not only a romantic interest. So third party can be work, can be family members, basically people that interrupt the connection and makes him think a certain way. But I see he may be he may be more focused on finances, more focused on work. Yeah, but his thoughts and intentions towards you just seem like he's quite burdened with the responsibilities. He wants changes, but he's not making the effort to make the change. Okay, Jocelyn, I hope that helps. Okay, Disha, let me know what's your question. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so Shruti. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will A reach out to Shruti? Shruti, we're getting a no. So right now, right, based on the current energy, I don't think he's going to reach out anytime soon. Let's get a message card. Okay, Disha, I will get you right after this. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the timing is off, but I want you. So maybe it's like a wrong timing kind of thing. Maybe he's busy with other aspects of his life. That's why he's not reaching out yet. I dream about you. Yes, more than anything. And yeah, I just need a little more time. So yeah, right now what we're picking up on is that it's unlikely that he will reach out anytime soon. Wait for him to settle some things that he has on his end. Then he will probably make a move. Hey Disha, thank you for waiting. So what are A's current feelings for you and what situation is he going through? Lizia, hi Mo. Thank you for subscribing. I'm getting the free questions after the donation. So if you all can just hold your questions. Thank you. Hi Jasmine, thank you for your donation. I'll get you after Disha. Okay, so Disha, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit talks about him going through a time where he's just introspecting, reflecting about what's going on, and doing some soul searching about what he truly wants. So right now, I think he's thinking a lot about what's going on in his life and what he wants in general. And then feelings-wise, we have the Magician clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So with the Magician over here, right, he feels like he wants something more with you. He wants to manifest a new beginning with you and start things over with you. Because clarifying it is the Five of Pentacles, so right now he feels quite alone. He feels like maybe there are no one else that understands him, no one there for him, and he feels quite dejected with the situation. So right now he wants to manifest something with you. He's hoping for something with you. And then we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Page of Swords. So with the Nine of Wands over here, he may be very exhausted by what is happening in your connection, maybe things that was going on that makes him quite tired. But right now he still wants to give it one more shot. He wants to see where things go with you. But because of what has happened in the past, right? Right now he's in the Page of Swords energy, where he kind of want to take a step forward, but he's fearing the risk. So he's like kind of just holding back a little, trying to get more information about what is going on in your life before he comes forward. Yeah, Disha, this is in his feelings. So is he hoping that, are you talking about what I just said? If yeah, then yeah, he's feeling like he wants to manifest a new beginning with you and he wants to give it one more shot. And then what he's going through right now, we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. He does not. Yeah, I feel like this is all in his thoughts, as in things he feels, but maybe he still hasn't found the motivation to act on it. Okay, yeah, so with the Seven of Cups over here, he's still evaluating what he can offer, making choices in his life, seeing whether he's making the right decisions, and kind of being a little indecisive about what he truly wants. And clarifying it is the Three of Pentacles. So maybe right now he's a little indecisive about who actually makes a good team with him, who can collaborate with him, who can communicate with him, that kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like now he's just thinking a lot about situations, evaluating what he can offer, what he truly wants, and what he's working for. And then we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. So with the Ten of Wands, right, maybe there are some responsibilities that he has in his life, some burdens that he's still carrying. So right now, with the Nine of Swords here, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of overthinking about the situation. So you ask what situation he's going through, right? Maybe like he's carrying some responsibilities that is making him feel a little anxious, a little worried. And that is why he's like trying to make a good decision without letting these anxieties affect those decisions. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Shruti, I answered you already. I think it was right before Disha's reading. Right before this reading. Okay, so Disha, on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm not myself right now. So yeah, that's why he's doing a lot of soul searching. He's thinking about the situation. He's thinking about what's going on. And we need more quality time. Yeah, but he has blocked his feelings, so he doesn't really act on how he's feeling. And then, am I good enough for you? So right now he's feeling quite insecure. Like there are things making him feel like maybe he shouldn't come forward and maybe you wouldn't accept him. And then I'm sabotaging myself out of fear. Hi Yan! Yan, did you just wake up? Yeah, so I feel like right now he's just like making decisions, seeing what he should do, what's the best thing to do, that kind of thing. No problem, Shruti. Yeah, he is. Like he feels like feelings wise he really wants something with you, but when it comes to the intentions, right, he's still a little indecisive. He's still carrying those anxieties and worries. But I feel like it's more about what's going on in his life than about what's going on in the connection. Okay, let's see what's your advice. Do you sleep very late, Yan? I saw Moon like she went live for quite long yesterday. Like when I watched the replay. I'm not sure, Disha, but I feel like I think water signs they are quite affected by the moon. I won't say the moon description, the moon phases. Yeah, Jaitlin, the PayPal link is in the description. Yeah, I feel like sometimes their emotions will go according to the phases, especially the water signs. Somehow, I don't know why. Yeah, Yen knows everything about the moon. Yeah, the water signs, right? Yeah, water placements. No wonder I'm not affected. I have barely any water. Yeah, I only have Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all like I'm I'm almost all fire. I think I have air also. Okay, so Disha, on the bottom of the deck, you have heart, emotions, and intuition. So trust what your heart is telling you, trust what your intuition is telling you. So even though now it seems like he's not doing anything, but if you can feel that he still has love for you, he's going to come forward one day, trust what your heart is telling you, trust what your intuition is telling you to do. And then you have hard work and a new beginning. So hard work is about commitment and perseverance. A new beginning is about having courage to open a new door. Yep, Yan, who's this? Jasmine. So Jasmine and Jadelyn. Thank you, Yan. Oh, I seem like air and fire. Yeah, I don't see water at all. Okay, so Disha. So for hard work, right, it's saying that if this connection comes back around, a lot of hard work has to be put into it. A lot of commitment has to be placed into the connection. So be prepared for it. Be prepared to put in the hard work. Because once you're actually put in the effort to make this work out, you actually have a new beginning coming towards you. So like a new beginning is going to happen if you're committed to it, if you put in the work. So I think right now, right, if you still want to work something out with him, trust your intuition about what's the right thing to do and whether you should wait for him. Yeah, so if your intuition is telling you that, I think maybe just have some patience because you actually have a new beginning, which is a good sign, which shows that things will happen in a different way. And if it didn't seem like it was going anywhere, you will see things going somewhere. Okay, Disha, hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. And then we have Jasmine. No problem, Disha. Okay, so you want to ask when you will be able to get your license? Oh, okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Jasmine be able to get her license this year? Within the next 6 months. Okay, so Jasmine, we are getting more than 6 months, but before the end of this year. So probably around November or December or end October around there. Okay, let's see what we get from the card. Okay, so Jasmine, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice. So the Justice talks about you like getting back whatever effort. Eh? Like the effort that you put out, right? You will get the results back. So if you're putting effort towards getting your license, you're putting in the hard work, you will get to see the result. You will be able to get your license. And then you have the Magician clarified by the Seven of Swords. So with the Magician over here, right, it's saying that you have the ability to manifest the outcome that you desire. But with the Seven of Swords over here, just be careful about not taking shortcuts, not working for it the right way. So if you want to get your license, right, really like study hard for whatever test there is, work hard, remember like all the steps like in driving a car, that kind of thing. Like try not to take shortcuts, take the proper way, and be very clear about what's your end goal. And then you have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands over here is talking about you being very confident, shining in your own power, very passionate towards the things you do. So if you think you're able to get the license, just be confident, study hard, and believe that you will be able to get it. Because with the Page of Pentacles over here, the Page of Pentacles is about learning, it's about experimenting, it's about trying out new ways. So I feel like just be confident as you're learning, you're going to explore, you're going to understand how to drive a car. Yeah. And then you have the Moon clarified by the Eight of Wands. So with the Moon over here, right, maybe sometimes you will feel a little overwhelmed. You don't really know how you're feeling. You don't know what's going on. Maybe you're a little confused about the things that you're learning. With the Eight of Wands over here, right, it's asking you to communicate. So maybe ask your parents or your friends who already gotten their license if there are things you don't understand, if there are things that you feel confused by. So don't stay in this overwhelming energy. Try to voice it out. Try to talk it out with the people around you. So yeah, it seems quite good. Also, you're asking about when you will get your license, as in when you will be able to. Wait, I'm confused now. But have you taken the test, or you haven't taken the test, right? That's why you're asking if you're able to get the license. Oh, okay, yeah. So maybe it's with regards to the test. Maybe there are things that you have to learn. Because sometimes some things are more technical. It's like you already know how to drive, but maybe there are things you still have to memorize, that kind of things. So yeah, I think as long as you put in the work, you study hard for the test, then you will be able to get your license. Yeah, but because just now we were picking up on like 6 months to the end of this year, right? But if let's say like you really study hard and all, energy always changes. So you can push the timeline like nearer, that kind of thing, as long as you put in the effort towards it. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have create your own happiness. So I feel like if this is what you're working towards, if this is like your end goal, right? Try to make it happen, really work hard for it, and you will create your own happiness. So because you have aligned your actions with your intentions. So your intentions is to get your license by this month, right? You say you want to take the test and you want to try to get it sooner. So yeah, just make sure you are working hard towards it, you are putting in the effort, then you will see the result. Okay, Jasmine, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation and good luck. And then we have Jadlyn. Jadlyn, let me know what's your question. Hi, Brianna. Okay, so will you and your son's dad get back together? Still live together and he makes you feel like we feel like we what was that word supposed to be? Or do you miss out one word? Okay, let's just ask first whether you all will get back together in a romantic connection. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Jadlyn and her son's dad get back together in a romantic connection? Jadlyn, we are getting a no, like based on current energy, so it's not likely that it will happen. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yeah, like even if it says no now, right, it doesn't mean that it's forever a no. It's just that right now, like based on what we're picking up, it's unlikely that it will happen. But we'll see from the cards how we can make it happen. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands talks about burdens, talks about responsibilities. So maybe right now you all are quite burdened by what's going on. Maybe there are things that are left unsaid about like conflict or things that you all have to handle. So right now, like maybe each of you are carrying your own responsibilities. There's a weight that you all are still holding on to. And then we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands over here, there's sort of a defensive energy, like trying to fight to say that you are the one that is right, trying to fight for the other person to see things in your way. And with the Eight of Wands over here is with regards to communication. So maybe like when you all start to talk about actually getting into a connection or talking about more serious stuff, maybe there's a very defensive energy where you're just fighting for the other person to see things in your viewpoint, but the other person refuses to listen. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Strength. So with the Seven of Pentacles over here, is talking about patience, is just waiting to see what's gonna happen, not trying to rush through things, and really re-evaluating what's going on. So right now you're hoping to get back together, right? But try to evaluate what went wrong in the relationship, how you can improve. Just look at it. So even if he hasn't been doing it right, at least you know what to voice out if you already have a conversation. And then with the Strength over here, is talking about courage, is talking about determination, is talking about knowing when to exert force and knowing when to hold back. So I think only when you start to evaluate, right, then you will know when you can make your viewpoint strong and when you can hold back and give in to him. So yeah, I think it's like slowly try to figure out when to give and take. Sometimes you have to be strong with your own viewpoints, but sometimes like they are just it's not like there's not really a point to fight for what you think is right. Like maybe you can give in a little during some situations. Yeah, so really just take this time to think about it, think about when you can give in and can give when you want to fight for your viewpoint. Then you have the Three of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords. So with the Three of Swords over here, there may be a lot of hurtful words said during when both of you were actually in a connection. Maybe both of you have hurt each other or vice versa. So with the Ten of Swords over here, try to heal from the past, try to forget all these past hurt and completely release all these past baggages before you get the opportunity to start things over with him again. Yep, I feel like it will. Like, don't, because the energy around your connection seems to be very defensive. So, right now, maybe if you put down your guard a little, maybe on his end, he will start to give in a little or so. Then, slowly, both of you start to give in, then you all will come to a consensus. But right now, just try to heal from the hurt, heal from whatever resentment you're holding on to with regards to what he has did to you or how he has been treating you. Yeah, so I usually don't see it as it's like impossible for you all to get back together, that kind of thing. I always feel like there are things that you can work on to make the relationship work out. But just make sure that he's also putting in the effort because it cannot just be you always giving in. Okay, let's see what's your advice. Okay, Jadlyn, I'll help you check after this. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have speak the language of love. So I think like this is once again talking about the defensiveness. Like try not to be too defensive when you're talk. Try to always come from a place of love, a place of understanding. Even though sometimes like when we're in an argument, it might be a little hard. You just want the person to understand where you're coming from, but he refuses to listen. But always try to remember to come from a place of love and like yeah, speak the language of love. And then you have get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. So I feel like even though you all know each other for quite some time already, maybe there are things you still don't understand about him. Maybe there are things he really wants you to do, or like things that he really needs you to compromise, but you all never really talked about it. So try to be honest with each other, talk about what you really want in the relationship, and try to work things out. Okay, then let's see if he will put in the effort. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So with the Nine of Wands over here, I feel like he's still willing to see how things go with you. He's still willing to give it one more go. But with the Eight of Swords, right, maybe like he may feel a little stuck. He feel like there are things he wants to say, but he can't communicate and all. So I feel like in order to pull him out of this mental prison, right, really just let him know that you understand him. You want to understand why he's acting this way or why he's saying these things. Let him know that it's okay to communicate what he truly wants. And so on your end, you can communicate what you want to. And then we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about putting an end to emotional hardships, just feeling very comfortable and satisfied with each other. So I feel like yes, he will put in the effort, but I think on your end, maybe let him know that it's safe for him to speak up, it's safe for him to express what he wants and how he truly feels. Okay, Jacqueline, I hope that helps. Yeah, I feel like things will get better. Maybe just give it some time and like try to change the way you have been dealing with him. Okay, that's great. Is it okay if you post your last? What do you mean? I don't know if my comments are lagging. Oh, okay. You confused me. I was like, huh? Okay, so Gina, does Regine have any jealousy towards you? If so, why? She doesn't care if you talk about yourself. Okay, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does Regine have any jealousy towards Gina? Gina, right now we're picking up on a no. So I think even if in the past she had jealousy towards you or things like that, currently she doesn't feel any jealousy towards you. No worries, Jaitlyn. Don't need to apologize. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, let's see what Regine feels towards you. Yeah, because Gina, pendulum readings usually pick up on current energy. So currently she doesn't have any jealousy towards you. But it's not saying that she never had any jealousy towards you or she won't be jealous towards you. Okay, let's see how she's feeling about you. Okay, so Gina, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity, talks about truth. So I feel like her communication with you and her interaction with you, she has been quite honest. So when she doesn't care about you talking about yourself, right? She really doesn't care. She's not trying to act a certain way, and she's not trying to make things go a certain way. And then you have the world clarified by the Eight of Cups. So with the world over here, she's quite grateful to have met you and quite grateful to have connected with you. Maybe you taught her some things about what to do in life or like your experiences that make her feel like she knows what to do right now and she knows what's the right thing to do. Because with the Eight of Cups over here, it's talking about moving away from things that no longer serve you. So right now, she's quite grateful for the experience. Maybe you taught her to not settle for less, or you showed her that you don't settle for less. So she learned a lot from you, and she's grateful for the experience. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. So with the Emperor over here, right, I think like on some level she kind of want to control how the friendship goes. Like maybe she tends to be the more domineering one or like want things to go her way. But maybe because on your end you may also have this type of personality. So with the Seven of Pentacles over here, right, she's just evaluating what's the situation that like what is going on, just having patience to see if she can really control the situation or it's you being in control with what's going on. And then you have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Fool. So with the Seven of Cups over here, she may be a little indecisive about what she feels towards you. So I feel like right now we're picking up that there's no jealousy, but maybe on some level she does feel a little, but she doesn't really know whether she really feels jealous towards you. So right now she's indecisive about taking a leap of faith. So she don't know if she should invest completely into the connection with you, or like whether she can completely trust where things are going. So yeah, I feel like overall she's quite honest with how she deals with you, but maybe she just kind of want to have a little control over her connections, her friendships. So that is making her hesitate a little and not sure whether she can invest completely. Yeah, so Gina, I feel like when she doesn't care, she really doesn't care. Like she's not just trying to act because she's jealous about you. Okay, Gina, hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so I will do the random picking now. Will Rico choose you to marry? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Rico choose to marry Brianna? Okay, Brianna, we're getting a yes, so it's likely that he will, but it's quite a small yes, so maybe now he's still a little uncertain about whether he wants to commit, that kind of thing. But it's more towards a yes. So let's see what we get from the cards. Okay, so Brianna, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands. So he sees the potential to build a stable foundation with you. He sees the possibility of working towards a higher level of commitment with you. Okay, then we have the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I think for your previous reading, we had the Four of Swords also, right? So right now he's really thinking about not worrying too much about the situation, just putting it to rest and healing the wounds. And with the Five of Cups over here, there are things that he regrets doing to you. There are things that he's disappointed by. So I feel like right now maybe he's a little uncertain because he's disappointed about where things are right now and he's not sure if there's still hope to renew it. But right now he's just resting, he's just healing, and then after that he will see where things go. So that's why we're getting a small yes, because right now he's still a little disappointed. He still doesn't really know what he wants. He doesn't want to think too much about the situation. But I see that he sees a lot of possibility to build with you. So it's towards a yes, but he's still working things out. Yeah, so just give him time. I think he's taking time to rest, to think about the situation and see where things go. But we're getting a yes, just that it's not a super big yes. Super big yes yet. Yeah, I think the Four of Wands is actually a good sign when you ask about marriage. No problem, Brianna. Okay, so is it better for Andrew to cut Jim permanently or okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is it better for Andre to cut off Jim permanently from her life? Should she let him go? Andrea, we're getting a no for both. I think maybe there's still a chance to renew things between both of you or to heal the situation. Okay, so Andrea, on the bottom of the deck you have death, which represents transformation, changes, and like just things that you didn't expect happening. So there will be rebirth, there will be renewal. So yeah, don't cut him off yet. I feel like there will be changes that happens in your relationship, changes in the way he has been behaving, the way he has been treating you, and you will be able to see like open a new chapter. And then you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. So the Four of Wands talks about building a stable foundation together, working towards a more committed future together. And with the Six of Wands over here, it's talking about victory, it's talking about success. So I feel like whatever you have been desiring in the connection with him, you will start to see it happen, you will start to get success in that aspect. So yeah, don't give up now, just try to work things out with him. I think there's still hope. No problem on Andra. Then Lizelle. Will Lizelle marry a stable guy? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Lizelle marry a stable guy? Yeah, Lizelle, we're getting a yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Lizelle, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups talks about putting an end to the emotional hardships, just being very happy with the other person and getting along well. So I feel like in the connection, there will be a lot of comfort, there will be a lot of stability, and you don't have to worry much about the romantic connection also. And then you have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So with the Three of Wands over here, it's just asking you to wait for your ships to come in. You will attract the right person, don't worry too much about it. And with the Ace of Swords over here, it's asking you to be very clear about what type of person you want and who you want to commit to in future. And then you can attract the right person. I think this is talking about you manifesting the kind of person you want. So be very clear about who you're attracting. Be very clear about who you're waiting for. Okay, Lisa. So yeah, you'll marry a stable guy. Okay, then Athena. Will Chuck still have feelings for you even when you part ways? Okay, Athena, I think right, you know the reading you got about saying that your relationship will end in heartbreak? I feel like this type of readings usually will tell you what you should do about the situation. So maybe the way both of you are dealing with each other right now is wrong. That's why it will end in heartbreak. But I feel like this it is never set in stone that oh yeah, like you're supposed to marry this person or this person will break your heart. Like there are things you can do, there are things you can work on. This is just saying that maybe right now the two of you are dealing with the situation differently. I mean like wrongly. And then like there's a way to change it. There's a way to make it not end in heartbreak. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Chuck still have feelings for Athena even when they part ways? Yep, we have a yes, so he will still have feelings for you. I feel like feelings wise, right? If you really have love for someone, it's very hard for it to really like disappear. Yeah, but let's see what's your advice with regards to your situation. Yeah, maybe right now, like the way he's treating you isn't right. That's why we are picking up that it will end in heartbreak, you know, that kind of thing. But I feel like there's always a way to change the situation if both of you are willing to work together and do something about it. Okay, yeah. So Athena, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords shows you like kind of being in your mental prison. Maybe you're worrying a lot about the situation. There's a lot of anxiety. But this is saying that maybe like when you start to voice things out, maybe when you start to talk things out with him, then you'll realize that maybe some of these conflict can be resolved. Some of these issues can be talked out. Yeah, because you have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So the Nine of Wands talks about like trying to give it one more shot, gathering your determination, your courage, and like just giving it one more go. So maybe you have been through a lot. Like maybe he didn't show you that you can trust him, or he just wasn't really invested into the connection. But with the Nine of Wands over here, is telling you that maybe you can try to see where things go right now. And with the Ace of Wands here is saying that you all have the determination and ability to overcome the difficulties. So I think there's a lot of passion in the relationship. There's a lot of determination in the relationship. So yeah, I think there's still a way to work things out. Maybe more communication is needed and more courage and determination is needed. Did I say determination twice? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, yeah, Athena, hope that helps. So yeah, even if you get a reading that things will not turn out well, it's never a dead end. So don't use readings as a prediction about what will happen, but use it as a guidance on what you can do so that it doesn't happen. Yeah, Athena, no problem. And yeah, don't worry about donating. Small issue. Okay, so Mohini, what are Sunny's current intentions towards you? Okay, guys, so I think after Mohini, I will take two more. Then I will end the live. No problem, Athena. You too. Go and eat. I had my lunch quite late just now, Yan. I had it at um 3 plus. Yep, it's 7 p.m. I'm trying to start remembering time time zones. Okay, so Mohini, on the bottom of the deck, you have the star. So his current intentions is, if let's say there has been conflict, right, he wants to heal the situation, he wants to make it better. But if there hasn't been conflict, everything is going well, he wishes for more, he wants more with you. And then you have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So with the Page of Swords over here, he's thinking about taking a risk to have something more with you. Maybe like he wants to push to a higher level commitment, or he wants to contact you. But right now there are some fears that he has. He doesn't know if things will go well. He doesn't know if there are obstacles. So he may be kind of holding back a little, kind of trying to get more information before he proceeds forward. But right now with the Ten of Wands, right, he wants to take on the responsibilities. He doesn't really care about how hard it will be. He wants to move things forward with you. Yeah, so I think intentions wise is quite good. It's just that maybe right now he's uncertain about the risk, but he's willing to take on the responsibilities of the connection. Okay, Mohini, I hope that helps. And then we have Christine. Oh yeah, okay, so if there's conflict, right, he wants to heal the situation and maybe he's a little uncertain about how you will react, but he's willing to take on the burdens. Okay, so does S have interest or feelings? Oh, hi, Muskan. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does S have romantic interest or feelings towards Christine? Christine is a yes, it's a big yes. So he definitely has. Oh, okay, Yen. Have fun. Bye bye. See ya. I will reply your text later. Oh my god, just now I saw your reply, then I almost laughed like halfway through the reading. Love you, Yen. Bye bye. And no problem, Mohini. Okay, so Christine, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands talks about communication, talks about fast movement. So right now he actually wants to talk more with you. He wants to move things quickly forward with you. And then you have the Five of Cups and the Magician. So with the Five of Cups, right? Maybe he regrets some things that he has done, or he regrets not taking action quickly. So right now with the Magician, right, he wants to manifest something with you. He actually desires for something else with you. So yeah, he does have romantic feelings. He wants more with you, and he's thinking about what to do about it. Okay, Christine, I hope that helps. And then, oh, hi, Jaitlyn. Okay, thank you for your donation. Let me know what's your question. No problem, Christine. Okay, then I will get your love while Christine posts her. Christine. Wrong, Jaitlyn. Okay, pure love, I'll get to you right after Jaitlyn. And then I think I will stop after pure love's questions. So those who didn't get me today can catch me tomorrow. Oh, hi, Elo. Elo, why you awake? Or do you wake up and then you see me online, so you just pop in? Okay, so Elo, it's 7 p.m. here. Why am I sleeping at 7 p.m.? Okay, so he went out last night. He was going to be with his brother, but he was gone. Okay, let's see. Let's ask the pendulum first, then we see what we get from the card. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Was was he really out with his brother last night? Is there a third party? Okay, Jaitlyn, like don't manifest bad things because now we are getting that there isn't a third party and he was really out with his brother. So you know guys, right? Sometimes like they go out, then they have fun, then they just lose track of time. So yeah, don't worry too much about it. Okay, let's see. Let's actually see. Wait, let me check. Just now you were asking about. Okay, let's see what are his feelings and intentions with you. Yeah, so like since now we're picking up that there isn't a third party, right? Try not to keep thinking about it and actually manifesting it into existence. Oh, Elu, I love cookies. Send some over. Elu is snacking at 4 a.m. I think you're the type like your mom will realize that cookies are missing and you are the cookie thief. Okay, so Jaitlyn, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about being a little indecisive, not knowing what he truly wants, and just trying to balance different aspects of his life. So I feel like right now, right, it's not because he doesn't want to invest in a connection with you or things like that. Maybe he's carrying a lot of responsibilities. He's a little indecisive about whether he's ready to reinvest in your connection. But feelings wise, we have the Magician clarified by the Six of Cups. So with the Magician, right, he actually wants to manifest a new beginning with you. He misses how things were in the past. He kind of wants want things to be back to how it was in the past. But we have the Hermit clarified by the Eight of Swords. So the Hermit talks about him feeling like it's time to spend some time alone, reflecting about the situation, introspecting about what went wrong and what went on. Yeah, so with the Eight of Swords over here, maybe there are things that he wants to talk about, but he feels like he's unable to communicate, he's unable to be honest about. So right now he's just like reflecting about the situation and thinking about what went on. Yeah, so feelings wise, I think he still has those like love towards you, feeling like home when he's with you and wanting to go back to the past. But he's just taking the time to reflect about what went on and think about things that he was unable to talk about. Okay, then intentions wise, right, we have the world clarified by the Two of Swords. So right now I feel he's a little at a crossroads about whether he wants to close the chapter with you or start things again with you. So right now he doesn't know what decision he wants to make. He doesn't know what he truly wants. So he's still like trying to decide whether he wants to start things again or completely close the chapter. have the Hierophant clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So on some levels, right, he really does want a commitment with you because the Hierophant talks about commitments, talks about furthering the connection and deepening the commitment. So yeah, with the Three of Pentacles over here, he wants to work on the connection, he wants to work on the commitment, he wants to see where things go with you, he wants to work things out with you. So yeah, you see his feelings and intentions, right? It keeps on going back and forth. Like there's this part of him that wants to work things out, but there's another part of him that thinks that maybe I should think about it again, maybe I should close it or should I not close it, that kind of thing. Okay, bye Elo, good night, have a good rest. Yeah, so I think you don't have to worry about a third party. He's just indecisive about whether he can actually invest in a connection. But if he actually decides to invest, right, the one that he wants to be with is you. Because the Hierophant talks about commitments, talks about feeling fulfilled with the other person. No problem, Jadlyn. Let's see what he wants to say to you. Yeah, but I feel like, sometimes like we tend to worry too much about a third party, right? But sometimes when you think about it, you will generate too much energy towards it happening. So like if let's say now since we're picking up that there isn't one, try not to worry too much about it. Try not to manifest it into existence. Hi Josephine, yeah, all readings closed already. I will get to my last free reading, then I'm heading off. Did you catch your free reading? I think just now I read for you. Okay, so Jadlyn, on the bottom of the deck, we have could this be forever? So he's thinking about the possibility of a long-term commitment. He doesn't know if you all can actually work out in the long run. Yeah, and then we have I don't know. I'm too afraid to be honest. That's why we had the Eight of Swords energy, right? Where he feels like he wants to say some things, but there are things he's unable to be honest about. There are things he's unable to communicate. I dream about you. So he's still envisioning a future with you. He's still hoping for something with you. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, once again, it's about how he's unable to say, unable to communicate. And money is affecting our relationship. So yeah, we had the Two of Pentacles, right, where he's trying to balance things that are going on in his life. So maybe like his finances is something that he's actually quite worried about. Okay, Jadlyn, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, Jocelyn, I got your question just now, but I can't remember when I did it. I think it should be after the donation, somewhere there. Okay, then I will get to pure love. No problem, Jadlyn. Yeah, don't overthink, don't worry so much until you're putting pressure on him and then like he will end up doing it instead. Okay, so pure love, how does that truly feels for you? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. We will fetch propose to pure love. Oh, we're getting a yes. Okay, let's see how he truly feels about you. Okay, so pure love, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles shows that he's very attracted to you, like the way you are very passionate and driven towards your goals, and how you can take care of yourself and also not neglect others. And with the Queen of Pentacles over here, it also shows that he wants to take care of you. He wants to spend his future with you. And then we have the Temperance and the Two of Wands. So with the Temperance over here, is talking about feeling very balanced, having a lot of patience and understanding. So he feels like maybe the connection is quite balanced. You all understand each other, you all are patient with each other. And if there is conflict, right, both of you are able to even it out together. And with the Two of Wands over here, he's envisioning a future with you. He's looking forward to what is gonna happen with you. He's making plans, he's thinking about what to do and how to put those thoughts into actions. So yep, he will propose to you. Maybe it just takes some time. He's still planning, he's still thinking about it. Okay, pure love, I hope that helps. No problem. Okay guys, so I'm going to end the live now. Hi Shuchi. Shuchi, I'm ending the live already. You can catch me tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to have my dinner. Have a good day or night. Bye guys.